Hold on, fuck this. What is up with it? People of Fernando Food, episode 19, 19 episodes, people. Man, I'm pretty sure I've gotten to the point, I try to figure out how much time of, like, Fernando Food you can watch, and I think it's about 2 hours. 2 hours worth of Fernando Food. That's solid, that's pretty solid. Anyway, so I'm just gonna ramble on a little bit here. So that way I get the creative juices going, the creative juices. It's the end of 2020, the year of the Rona, as some people might remember it as. It hasn't been great, but we make the best of it. We make the best of it. So I'm gonna continue doing these episodes for you guys to keep you entertained while you're stuck at home or whatever, you know. There's a playlist now. There's a playlist. Maybe there'll be a link somewhere below, but there's a playlist with all the episodes so you can just watch it and just loop it forever. You know, just put it in the background. Just put it in the background. Anyway, today I am craving people some, and this is going to be the last episode, by the way, for this year, I believe. Might not, but it probably will be. But I am craving fish and chips, some halibut, maybe some salmon. We're gonna go to this spot called Cook's. I think it's like Cook's Market and Kitchen. I was recommended to hit this spot up like today, and I'm a huge fish and chips fan. I remember eating fish and chips in London when I went, and it was not only cheap, but it was amazing and delicious. So I'm really excited to try this place out. It's down in Menlo Park, like Menlo Park by Stanford kind of area. Really excited. So maybe some clam chowder up in here. I don't know. We're gonna go check this out together. I'm really excited. For those of you that don't know, us Peruvians, like I lived in Peru like 9 years. We typically do not eat fish in the evenings because it's not fresh any longer. So we only eat fish in the afternoon. Food for thought. But it's driving me crazy. People of Fernando Food. So here we go. We good. Get this shit off. We're back in it, and oh my goodness. We got halibut, we got cod, we got prawns, we got chips or fries, freedom fries if you may. We got some clam chowder, and you don't need to get it in a bread bowl, but you can order it in a bread bowl. But you can get a little roll with it. Hell yeah. Obviously we got some tartar sauce, we got some lemons, we got some little crackers to put on top of that. I'll probably just try a default, and you know, if Coke wants to sponsor me, they can sponsor me, but for the time being, this is gonna be a little hidden Diet Coke. I love me some Diet Coke from time to time. There's nothing wrong with that. This place they've been around since 1928. The people there were awesome, super kind, and they have a fish market right next door, literally like across the hallway, and they get fresh king crab, and they cook it right there in the morning. Apparently they show up at like 3 a.m. and they start cooking, and the whole neighborhood starts to smell like fresh king crab. Anyway, so let's dig into this bad boy, shall we? Look at this. I don't know if I'll be able to touch it much. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ooh, it's nice and chunky. Apparently they make it fresh every day. That's the beauty of this place, that like they catch the fish, the clams every day. They bring it in through the fish market, and it's freshly made. It's not overly salty, which I love. Nice and creamy. Taste the celery. It has a little bit of crunch. The clams aren't chewy either, which is how you know that it's fresh, because otherwise if it's frozen, like you get a lot of It gets very, very chewy. So roll, look at this. Oh my goodness, it looks so good. I love to dip this bad boy. And it's not fishy either, which I love. Some people just don't like the part of like your taste buds is like the aroma that you get. And it's not fishy at all. You can tell that it was baked this morning. I wish I would have gotten there early in the morning to try it when it's fresh off the oven, and try the chowder with it. Oh, I can see the appeal of the bread bowl for sure. Look at this bite. Look at this. It's a nice, beautiful day here too. I love how creamy it is. It has a little bit of crunch. It's not chewy. It's not super salty. Some people like to put a little bit of crackers. Let's start. I don't think it needs it, but we're gonna do. Some people like it with a little bit of cracker, so let's do it. Let's do it up. Let's do it up. Mix those bad boys up. Like the chowder just becomes one with the little crackers. It gives you that little bit of crunch. It's great. Let me quench my thirst. Want a Coke? I'm a Coke fan myself. Not much of a Coke fan myself. I'm not much of a Pepsi fan, to be honest. Let's put some of these bad boys on there. So, they've been around for almost 100 years, people. They've been around since 1928, almost 100 years. They've been killing it with their fish and chips. So, let's take it. Oh man, look at this fry. You can tell they make the tartar sauce fresh too. The lime juice, the pickles, the mayo, everything is just like on point. It's not. I love that the pickles in it. I think they actually put a little bit of celery, but don't quote me on that. Actually, like you can tell because it's not like all creamy. It has a little bit of chunk to it, a little bit of bite, some crunch. That's how you know it's on point. That's how you know it's on point, people. Lovely. Love it. Let's start with some of these prawns. Prawns though, look at that. Look at this. Look at this prawn. Fried prawn. Let's dip it in this bad boy. Dip it in. Dip it. You know that it's fresh because the prawns don't get all super chewy. The prawns aren't super chewy, and it's not tough. It gives you a little bit of crack, a little bit of crunch when you go through the outer layer. And once you go through, it's like nice and buttery and smooth. And oh, let's try one more of these bad boys. These are like, I think these were like $5. You can get like 4, like you can get 20 of them, and they catch them fresh too. Look at that. Look at that bite. The amount of batter that they use too is on point. I'm not quite sure what their secret recipe is, if they use a different kind of oil or something, but it's phenomenal. It's probably one of their house secrets that they don't want to give away. Look at this view. Look at this view. This is near where I live. I live in Foster City. It's beautiful here. And yeah, it's a little chilly out today. Obviously, we're towards the end of November, but it's lovely. The prawns. Let's try the halibut, shall we? Look at this. Look at this. They give you like a solid amount too. They don't skimp on it. Oh, I need to open a tartar. This is the thing. For those of you that know me, I've never been a huge fan of pickles. Never been a huge fan of mayo. But when they're all put together in a little bit of, none of those separate I particularly like, but together, oh, with our forces combined, we can conquer the world kind of a thing. Look at that. Look at that. Tip that bad boy. Just a tip. Just a tip. Oh my God. I don't know what they season the breading with, but it's on point. Look at the layers. Again, you can tell that this is fresh because it's not overly fishy. It doesn't feel like it's been dead for like several days. It's like, it smells on point. The amount of batter is perfect. It's perfect. Like you can tell, I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's a definite layer right there, which helps with the crunch, but it doesn't like overcook the fish, which is delightful. And you can see the layers of the fish in there. Oh, that's how you know these people know what they're doing. That's how you know, people. That's how you know. Mmm. So tender. Lovely. Mmm. The layers, the amount of meat that they hook you up with, they don't skimp on it, people. They don't. And it's not the perfect amount. And it's not necessarily a secret item menu or anything, but like you can get all three of these and as part of one platter, like a sampler or something like that. Because on their menu, they only sell like either halibut or cod or prawns as separate, but no. You can put it all together. They can all like mingle together, a menage a trois, if you may, of deliciousness. Oh, on point. Last, but definitely not least, let's try this cod though. Halibut was the last one, this one's cod. See if I can tell the difference between the fish. Again, I love the crunchiness. The cod is definitely a little saltier. So if you are in the mood for a little bit saltier of a fish, which I think the batter already carries enough for it, and the tartar, then and you're craving a little bit more on top of that, you want to get the cod. The halibut though is just like, it's the perfect platform to be able to add the tartar sauce and just enjoy the fish for what it is. Obviously the cod as well, but it just gives you a different flavor profile. It's a little bit saltier. Again, not fishy at all. You can tell that it's fresh. And again, they've nailed the technique. You can see all the layers of fish in there. You can see the thick layer of batter. On point, people. Lastly, let's get one or two more bites in this. I gotta say, I'm definitely going back. But when I do, I'm getting myself some prawns, some halibut. Yeah. Obviously it comes with malt vinegar if you want some. If you want some more of that saltiness, it's up to you. Personal preference, to each their own. Add an ample amount of lime juice on that bad boy. Oh my God, the sour and the saltiness and the sourness of it together. Let's dip it in this bad boy, shall we? The tanginess gives it that extra like curveball to it, if you may, the ample amount, which now counteracts the saltiness. And not only the fish, but the batter and the tartar sauce. I'm so full. Oh my goodness, that was phenomenal. The halibut was crazy on point, was it not? Well, that concludes the episodes for hashtag 2020 FernandoFood, most likely. If you have any comments, if you have any places that you want me to check out in hashtag 2021, let me know. Either on Instagram, I'll post a thing here, or like I have a Yelp page, so follow me there. Obviously on the Instagram, I post more content. Not all the food gets reviewed, but some of the most delicious stuff that I have, I definitely post there. And I post stories and stuff like that, so you don't want to miss out. And hit that like button. It costs you nothing, and you don't need, I'm pretty sure you don't even need a Googs account. You can just like hit that like button. It helps me with the algorithm, gods. So yeah. With that said, thank you so much. There's a playlist, so if you just want to binge watch over the holidays, happy holidays, by the way, happy holidays. So yeah, follow me there, and I'll catch you guys in 2021, yeah?